are you typing? I'm
I was
dropping
I
it.
was I was gonna drop the at. I
All
was
right,
gonna
if you want to do it, you can do it. I'm just do it.
you do it. You're doing it.
No, 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 no. You're faster.
There we go.
Okay.
Technically, no one from my zone watches that is just a shinobi, so I didn't need to check. We're gonna go back to English mode. I
Oh
forgot we're
yeah,
just
that's right.
here in the middle of a
In the
conversation.
middle of a cutscene because we had to be done. In the
Yeah.
middle of a cutscene. A good. Okay.
Welcome,
Quick
Scion.
summary for everyone at home. Someone died. I think
Luna's
that's what
dead.
happened. I I think it was Alice. I'm not certain.
Well, yes, but also Luna's dead. Alice died a while ago.
Oh yeah, that's right. Luna died. I couldn't, it seems like that'd be a bigger deal for me to remember that, but here we are.
Luna is dead, followed by Poxan.
Dude, listen to that
We
song.
should go to the white doors then.
Yeah, it's pretty okay.
Dio should still be there. Hopefully Tenmyoji and Clover will be there as well.
Yeah, good point. Once it's time to open that door, I'm sure they'll show up. He nodded and picked up Luna's bracelet.
Please, take
What
this with you.
What about Quark, guys? A bunch of our dudes are gonna die if we don't find that boy.
He held it out to me. I stared down at the bracelet. It felt wrong to just take it. Like we were just using and abandoning her.
Is something the matter? You and Phi are the magenta pair. Without the green solo bracelet, you won't be able to open the secondary door.
I know. It's just...
Then,
He pressed the bracelet gently into my hand.
if you don't wish Luna's death to be meaningless, then you must survive. Or do you intend to die without catching her killer?
Holy fucking shit, Kay. Want her to die for nothing, bitch?
Yeah.
You better go
yes.
through that door right now. Better get through that door.
Swear to God, I will clap those cheeks.
Which is his way of saying just giving you a solid front hand backhand.
To the asshole. Right. Yes. I sighed and closed my hand around the cold metal.
Good. Shall we go?
Wait.
Huh?
Shit.
Did something happen?
No. Well, not yet. We might be looking at a worst-case scenario.
Excuse
Not
me?
yet.
God.
What does that mean, Phi?
What the hell is wrong with
It's
me?
so much more interesting to see this from an outsider's perspective.
Yeah, you say it's underwhelming, but when I kidnap you and put you in a death game and have somebody's life hanging in the balance and have them die and you have to avenge them, you're gonna get that speech and it's not gonna underwhelm you then because the stakes will be real. It's just because you're
Yes.
disconnected from the story. If you lived the story like I
Okay.
am right now, if you put yourself in the character's shoes, you feel it in your heart. Right now, you're just too disconnected. You need to connect better for us. Come on, do better.
I'm
How did I miss
disconnected
this?
into the Persona 4 realm.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, what I'm saying is you haven't been exposed to it for real though.
You weren't
This
there.
is my fault. It's just... There was so much going on, I wasn't thinking.
What is it, goddammit? What did you miss?
Quark.
Quark? Oh! Oh, shit! Tenmyoji is a red solo. Clover's a cyan pair. Oh, I'm dying. Quark's the other cyan pair. If he's not with them, they can't get through the secondary door.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh dear.
I would have just loved if Kay was allowed to say fuck there. Just, oh, fuck.
This is bad.
Well, fuck.
And if they haven't gotten in by the time the primary door shuts, they'll be penalized. If we haven't found Quark by then.
Time. How much time do we have?
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, no.
That's bad. It's a bad amount of time. I'm gonna tell you right now. The average time it takes to find a child at a weird base in who knows the fuck where, way more than 4 minutes. You need at least 20. Hide and seek in this zone with the size of it.
Let's just go to the warehouse on floor B. Perhaps Quark has already been found.
I sure hope so. Let's move.
I'll just remind you, we now need to find both Alice's killer and Luna's. We're rising up in the amount of killers we need to
And
find.
Quark's disappearance, sir?
That was probably just himself. He probably is just trying to find a way to remove his skin or something.
It's definitely an advanced problem.
This flesh is
Warehouse
burdening me.
B.
My soul must be freed.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
You're not wrong, Scion.
You're late. The fuck were you thinking? You trying to kill me?
What about Quark?
What?
Did they find Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here. Look, forget about him. Where's Alice's bracelet? Which one of you has it?
What about Tenmyoji and Clover? Have they come back yet?
Look around, asshole. What do you think? Hey, pay attention. The bracelet. Do you have Alice's bracelet? Hand it over.
I pulled it out of her pocket. The face still shone with the blue light. This had been Alice's bracelet.
I kind of feel like he might... Like... Was he still standing here, or did he come in after us?
No,
Okay.
If you'll remember, he refused to join back up with everyone else at the designated meeting time. And he just said he was just gonna wait here for everyone to come back because he didn't care about us. He's been here the entire time, alone.
So he definitely hasn't murdered Clover and Tenmyoji
Spy's
while we were
eyes
away?
never left Dio's as she carefully handed the bracelet to Kay.
Good. Let's go. Hey, what is this? What, you don't like this door? Fine, we can take a different one. As long as we're in the right group, it shouldn't matter which door we take.
That's not the issue.
Then please tell me, what the fuck is the issue?
Being a human being. 3 of us still haven't arrived. If we leave them behind...
Oh, come on! Now you're gonna grow a heart? If you stay here, you're gonna kill me!
But...
I'm gonna tell you right now, Dio is fully evil. He is a fully evil character. He's made to seem like he's just in it for himself, but he is definitely evil. He has bad vibes.
His juju is out of whack.
3 minutes
Not gnarly.
remain until chromatic doors close.
All right. Fine. I'll be honest with you. The truth is, I've got a kid. A baby. I was told that if I didn't win this game, my kid's as good as dead.
Yeah, and I'm the fucking Queen of England, motherfucker. Who would fuck you, circus boy?
I don't know, man. Women love clowns.
He isn't a clown.
You have to
Have
trust
you
me.
not seen this entire game?
Well, he's not. At least he's not dressed like one. You know.
I swear.
They would need to
it's
get to
God's
know
honest
him.
Truth.
And by that point, they wouldn't want to fuck him for other reasons.
Zero told me to keep it under wraps, but I figure I don't have a lot of choice right now. I'll tell you more once we get inside. Please.
It's a lie. Don't listen to him. I wanted to scream. Dio was obviously lying, but it looked like Kay was buying it. But he had to go in. I couldn't try and stop him. If they did, they'd both die.
You have to believe me, Kay. Please. If you won't do it for me, do it for my kid. If I lose, it's all over. Please.
Kay turned to look at me and Phi. We both nodded silently back.
I understand. Let's go.
Really?
Yes. I have one condition, however.
A condition?
Yes. But it's not for you, Dio. Sigma, I want you and Phi to go into one of the doors as well.
Huh?
Dio and I cannot be the only survivors.
Kay being real obvious here. Like, I know I'm looking quite burly, but I'm 80% sure he could take me in a fight if it came down to it. So I'm gonna need us all to be here in order to kick the shit out of him after the end, you know?
I would have the two of you join us. That is my condition.
Damn it. Couldn't make this easy, could you?
What do you say?
Couldn't make this easy. What does that mean, Dio?
The decision is
The
yours.
whole not dying thing?
He's not trying to sell us a timeshare. He's
Why
trying
are
to
those doors
say
blue? Why are those doors blue now? Why are they blue?
it's a weird tint thing that happens.
Blue. No. I can't do that. You're asking me to leave 3 people to die.
Yo, Sigma. Otherwise, you're leaving 5 people to die, and one of them's you. What the fuck is your problem?
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed. Is that what you want?
I can't just leave them behind.
Me either. I agree with Sigma. We can't just ditch them. I'm staying.
Why?
Bunch of fucking idiots.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
I see. I suspected that would be your answer. You leave me with no choice then. My apologies.
Huh?
You have my sympathy. I wish there was another way.
Why?
Do you actually believe, Dio?
No, of course not. I only wish to save you. If I had not forced the issue, neither of you would have budged. Such is your character.
Hey, what are you doing?
I confess I am not entirely sure. I will think about it during the 10 seconds that remain. Goodbye.
He turned and left, quickly disappearing. Outside of our door, Fi and I lay on the floor moaning, curled around our aching stomachs.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Kay going like, sorry guys, but I have to do
Not quite
it.
able to walk yet, Fi and I crawled out of the secondary door. The punch Kay had given me had been incredibly powerful. My arms and legs still felt numb and tingly. Can you stand?
Yeah. Can we just sit here for a moment, though? My body's gonna be fine, but I think I need a little time to get my feelings sorted out.
I nodded and we sat there in silence. No matter what I did, I couldn't get their faces out of my head. Temyoji, Clover, Quark. I hope they were all right. Somehow. But I wasn't sure how much time had passed before Fi had finally stood up.
We should go.
And that was it. She turned and headed for the end of the hallway, feet dragging as if she were carrying something heavy. It was a moment or two before I followed.
Are we a pair right now?
I think so, yes. I remember Fi commenting on it. You
So-
see the plaque on the door?
Technically, that means we could betray without any issues.
Yes. I already read it.
Yeah. It said security. The footage from the surveillance cameras might run through here.
That mean we'll be able to see what's going on in the rest of the facility?
I'm not sure. Right now, all the screens are dark. Even if we could activate them, I doubt Zero is just gonna let us watch whatever we want.
Yeah, I'm worried about them. We don't know what happened to Kay and Dio either.
Yeah. Well, let's see what we can do here.
I don't think we
Seek
see
a
anything
way
more, but
out.
So good reminder that you're saying like, oh no, it's the end of the flowchart.
What?
Check the flowchart.
Oh, dude, the flowchart.
It lies. Yeah.
Flowchart. It grew, guys.
This is why you can't. This is why there's not a set time to have things pause. It's not a spoiler, Scion.
Spoiler: the chart is longer than it appeared to be.
Ah!
That's a big screen. Blank though.
I don't think the power's on.
A chair.
Yeah, a green one at that. Hey, I just rubbed a little in it. I just rubbed it a little and it turned on.
I don't think the rest is gonna be that easy though. Look at the screen.
Looks like a login screen.
I think we need to put in a password.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Okay, the password is probably
Probably a Turbuto.
Swag tastic.
It's a Memento Mori.
Swag-tastical.
Man, Moon, infinite time ruler of the 90.
I don't think we have spaces. Memento Mori would work if it had if it.
Failure. Damn it. What the hell's the password? Yeah.
A green chair, huh?
Green chair, password's green chair. Huh?
Oh, nothing. Forget about it.
Can you imagine the balls of naming the password just the chair you're sitting in right now? Yellow chair, red chair.
Files. Weird thing.
Wonder what this is.
Don't know. Looks like a
Dunno, but
machine.
spelled wrong. I guess to know
like-
technically isn't a word, but fuck them.
Looks like a machine of some kind.
Call machine. No idea what it does. Hopefully nothing bad. Fresh mug of coffee at nearly noon. Oh, I remember this. You good?
Is that a lion with a button that has a sun on it?
Yes. Yes, it is. That is
Well-
a very good button holder. That's cool as hell, dude.
We're gonna ignore that.
Yeah, just don't worry about that.
Hourglass.
With yellow, huh? Think this does something? Oh yeah, I remember the puzzle here. Oh yeah, that reminds me, dude. I loved this puzzle just because. Oh, I'm so stupid. Ooh yeah. Set of shelves made of 8 hexagons. Red sand.
What are the... Okay. So we have two hexagon shelves. We have hourglasses and the
We got a lion sun eating motif switch.
and over there, like if you look at these, the triangles make sun shapes on the middle two of those hexagons. Keep all this in mind, it will be on the test. Alright, so I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna look at this for... I wanna look at this for a second. Is this open? Well, you know,
We got 9 switches and 9 persons inexplicably.
there's a little thunderbolt icon up here. My guess is these are a bunch of power switches.
Huh. They're all red. Does that mean they're all off?
How you try to flip some of them.
No.
Did you hear something?
Yeah, I did. Kind of a starting up sound. security cameras.
I thought so.
Hey, what about Tenmyoji, Clover, and Quark? Can you see them anywhere?
You can see just as well as I can. There's nobody there. No D or K either. I did only turn on the 9th one.
Yeah. Probably go look at the rest of them.
Oh,
One's the same.
fuck. Multiple password things.
One's the same, and I barely touched it. It's ready to go.
Yeah, it's showing the same password thing, too. Alright, over the red one. Does the red one work? Red one. Oh, look at that.
Freebie password, not red one. Just fucking skip it. It's gonna be like, hey, there's your password.
Very important dialogue for that. Okay, sound.
Click them bitches. Well. Good job.
Okay, that's interesting.
Speakers.
Yeah,
Be careful, there's a stink bug in there.
they look pretty normal.
Huge speakers. It's blank.
Yeah, nothing at all. Alright, Scion, when we all die because this is the nuclear launch button, I want you to know you were the one who did it.
Is this a lion? What's it got in its mouth?
It's some kind of button, right? Looks like you can push it.
You can barely make it out, but I think there's something carved on the surface.
A sun?
Wait, so is this the lion eating the sun?
Okay, Scion, I'm really questioning this now. Because I just remembered that the actual way that that is written is Memento Mori when the 9th lion eats the sun. So... what that would say is, remember you will die when the 9th lion eats the sun.
Oops!
Oops, we pressed the kill button.
Oh, well, it's only the first lion. We can't die here. That's not how it works. Unless we somehow found our way via random chance, just like when we did 999, he found the true ending route immediately, pretty much.
Yep.
You found the 9th lion first, and you're instantly dead. You didn't find the other end.
Whatever, right now we need to focus on getting out of here. I'm gonna push that button. Is that okay?
Yeah. Sure. Whoa! The lights turned off.
I guess it's a light switch.
It is the sun. Oh, yeah, wow. Ooh, damn, that's cool.
Anything new elsewhere?
You really only got the glowing things.
And 2 hourglasses with sand in them.
Go look at the fucking cupboards. They're glowing.
Yeah.
You gonna?
The stairs, maybe? Okay, so these ones are red and these ones are green.
Hey, check it out. It's all lit up.
Yeah, pretty colorful.
You think it's a hint? Don't just not ignore him, Ninja. Say, well, answer the question.
It's my brother's.
Don't ignore him.
I'm not.
Answer the question.
I'm gonna ignore him. He knows why. He knows what he did.
You all can unfollow.
Nice,
It's very clearly
nice shiny Pokemon in four encounters. Where'd you get it? Okay. What about the switches? Did the switches change at all?
I don't think you're seeing shit there, buddy boy. It's too dark. This is pointless. It's too dark for me to see anything. Yeah, there's nothing here. We can leave now. No, it's fine. SMS Agda Saguni Tisg Zykolp Zykgolp Timju Write that down, Ninja. No, it's alright. Take your time.
I'm
You
just
can go when you're ready.
trying to figure out what any of this fucking means. More anagrams. It can't be anagrams. They cannot be expecting us to solve anagrams. Humans are not made to do it. The amount of computational power it requires to brute force an anagram is incredibly intense.
No, it's okay. Take your time.
What does it mean, though?
Boris wrote it down. Some of these just don't make fucking sense. Like,
I'm gonna go press the light switch. I'm gonna go down here. Back here. We got blue, green, yellow, cyan, purple.
is there like one more but you can't really see? You can scroll down, remember.
Oh yeah, red.
It was red. Oh, you can just do that anyway.
Use the code under the color? Well, like, so the issue there becomes, why do these other colors exist? Right? And then I'm gonna have you notice, right? So, red, yellow, blue, green, cyan, purple. Those are all of the colors of the chromatic doors. Right? And we took a path to get here, right? We took... My return, please? I think the game froze?
Click the bottom, I guess? Like, did it, like, actually freeze?
I'm trying to click on anything.
Maybe you're on the right screen? Because you're on, like, the weird... What's flowchart shit? Get out of the flowchart shit.
Clicking on return, it does nothing. I'm clicking B, I'm clicking A, I'm clicking start. I'm like,
You fucked it. Alright, guys, time to play Persona 4, everybody. See you later.
I can't even click home.
Yeah, so yeah. Wow, we're gonna. Alright, well, I guess we're restarting the stream. Alright, everything we've seen in the stream is now relevant. Just hold the power button to hard reset it.
This is a real bitch and a half.
Yeah.
Ah, son of a bitch. The audio fucked up and is gonna make everyone die.
Thank you for that.
It had no reason to do that. I didn't even touch the cord. It just decided, yes, I have reached the point of death, and now I shall kill myself and everyone else. This wouldn't have happened if, you know, if I had spent $1,000 to have a hardware capture card instead of a web-based one, or a internet-based one. I don't know why the game would freeze like that, though.
Probably you're gonna need to reshare the screen.
I know.
Just letting you know, man.
It's back. It's back. We're back. We're gonna cut off the break screen. We're gonna click start. Need to make sure the sound's coming through right.
And now it's time to just skip dialogue.
I forgot I muted the line audio.
We should go to the white doors then. Dio should still.
All right, everybody, time to mash.
Speed run. Speed run.
You and without the. Then.
Speed run.
If you do, or do you? Good.
Wait.
Speed
Shit,
run.
no, well, not. We might. God, what the hell? I'm sorry. This is. It's just. Quark. Yeah, exactly.
Oh dear, this is in effect if we have.
Yeah, I was just tired yesterday. It was right as I woke up. I was drained from yesterday.
Let's
I
do
was
that.
not ready to talk to people, and so I didn't. Welcome to being an introvert. You all thought I was lying? No, dude, I don't talk to people. Why do you think the moment a stream ends, I'm gone? Because that's not what I'm here for.
A thing that I'm gonna
what-
get rid of. Like, I just... People
No,
don't
it's not.
read.
What it's supposed to be is you give him a concept and he'll pitch you what a game would be about it. Like, imagine Mario, but he has a gun. But whenever he shoots the gun, he gets the bad ending.
So it's Mario, but he has a gun, but he does not have a gun.
It's all about the illusion of choice and making and choosing to hold yourself back and not resorting to violence. Choose last reward, but it's a Fire Emblem game. What class would everyone be? You know what, Scion? That's
So
your
that,
homework right
like,
now.
my question is, like, that's highly ambiguous. Because does that mean we're doing the virtue last reward
You're late.
mechanical concepts,
What?
but
How the fuck?
with the Fire Emblem lore, or are we doing Fire Emblem lore, but everyone
attention.
is characters from VLR?
I want to know what Scion's take of everyone's class would
Good.
be.
Let's go.
Like clearly, K is like
what,
the
you
armored
fine, as
knight.
long as-
That's not.
Fire Emblem
being
gameplay
free.
VLR
You
setting.
fuck.
That would be cool.
Okay,
How would that work?
no.
Like functionally, there's like 8 characters and you only.
VLR, but Fire Emblem, would be a tactical
fine.
top-down
I'll be honest,
RPG
I was-
where you have your
Yes.
team,
You have to
you
switch.
draft
I figure I don't- I'll
3
tell you
of the
please.
characters.
No,
And-
you don't get to draft. Your decisions in the
You have to believe
obligatory
me, Kay.
social linking
Please. If you
sections
won't do it,
determine
if
what
I
your
lose,
team is because
please.
you don't get to choose.
And you have to then, instead of puzzles, you have to beat a battle
Let's go.
Really?
against an
Yes, I have one
arbitrary
condition,
foe
however. Yes.
that represents the puzzles
But it's not for you, Dio.
at a metaphysical level.
Dio, I would
And
Battle
afterwards,
against an arbitrary foe is just a Mother 3 song.
and through that you then get cards,
Fucking heck,
and
you're
you
gonna
can
get-
you
what
can
you
do the
want?
AB game. But
Where's
your
Miitopia
decisions
Ninja?
in I said when I get money, I'm fucking broke, dude.
Me either.
My net
I
worth
wanted-
is a negative value. If I get
I'm
this job,
so-
maybe we'll get
Can't just
Miitopia.
ditch them.
I'm so ready for a Miitopia
I'm
stream.
staying.
I want to be there. for
Bunch of
that.
fucking idiots.
Hand me $60 right now, Force, and I'll fucking buy Miitopia. Those are the rules. The rules of engagement have been thrown down.
Remains.
Also, don't interrupt me when I'm talking about Fire Emblem, but in a VLR setting.
Getting a little too abstract for me. I'm thinking you're gonna need a dominant.
And then after
I said you leave my
after
car.
each round, based on if you betray or not, you'll have different alliances with the other characters, and you'll progress through a bunch of different branches until you eventually find the one ending that explains that everything is some sort of pseudoscience bullshit, where you are actually traveling through time and space mentally, but physically you're actually tied to a chair in a Chuck E. Cheese bathroom, being beaten to death by two guys wearing rat masks using baseball bats.
I wish there was another way.
Well, basically, what would you describe being beaten to death in a Chuck E. Cheese bathroom other than the Middle Ages?
Do you...
No, of course.
Medieval
I
ages.
have not such. I will think of goodbye.
2, 1, 0. Chroma.
I'm gonna be real. I've seen some of that movie, and it is not bad. As long as you're going in it just for a weird. I accidentally clicked log. I'm never clicking that log button again.
My body's
Also-
gonna be fine, but...
We're saving here.
Yeah.
Apparently, I need to save every 2 minutes.
We should go.
It's not a bad movie. The movie's fine. Didn't know you were a fucking critic. Don't understand good fun.
Yeah, no, Sigma is fucking shredded. He'd be the dude with a person-sized axe. Maybe he starts the game as a bandit.
Yeah, it says the footage. I'm not right.
'Cause
Even
he
if...
kind of sucks
Yeah.
at the beginning, but he's getting better. As he learns more, his levels carry up between playthroughs, New Game Plus.
Actually,
Yeah,
Dio
Cork-
wouldn't
Cork's
get.
a green unit. Cork is a green unit.
Dio doesn't get a class. He's the classic old mentor character who maybe dies, but we're not sure. So the left one has red and green.
Forrest already wrote down the goddamn stairs. You don't need to look at them again.
Oh, they're just opposites.
Yeah.
They're green and red and green. Wait. Did they change colors?
No.
Okay. Nothing appears to
Yes.
have changed elsewhere.
I was thinking Tenmyoji would be obligatory Cavalier, but I'm where are the Christmas Cavaliers? I guess that'd be Clover and Alice, but it doesn't really fit
So
them.
from so we've got
Blue, green, yellow, cyan,
green,
purple, red.
yellow, cyan, magenta, red.
That's purple.
It's magenta.
That's semantics, is what that is. It's a purple.
It's
It's actually
literally-
closer to pink. It's way closer to pink, actually.
Which is what magenta is, you fuck boy.
I don't give a shit.
What about this couch, guys? Do you think of anything about the sofa? Seems perfectly normal. Glass table. I didn't expect it to be literally a glass table. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, what the fuck does any of this mean, though? What the fuck does any of this mean?
You already wrote it down.
Yeah, but it's gone now.
No, it's not. You can scroll up.
Yeah, I can't scroll. I'm allergic to
I
it.
can. It'll be fine. Here, you know what? Fine. Here. Here, I'll just. Oh, you can't paste in Twitch. How do you paste? Can you right click paste? No, you cannot right click paste. Okay, what the fuck? No, there it goes. Thank you for your hard work, Force. I love the dichotomy of time zones where it says it's 11:30 for Force. It says it's 12:29 for me, even though my computer says it's 11:29 right now. I don't know why Twitch thinks I'm an hour ahead, but a minute behind.
Who knows?
So I'm 59 minutes ahead, actually.
Yeah. So I'm not exactly sure.
Don't worry about it. Summa. That's the top one. Summa. Some of these nuts in your mouth. Hiska is just, yeah. Some of them don't make sense, like ADGA. That doesn't make sense.
It's ADGB.
Oh.
Which still doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, that doesn't make any more sense.
In fact, I think it makes
Keck.
I
think that we clearly need more to this. I would just leave.
Yeah, but I don't. There's
You
just
already
so
wrote it down.
much.
It's fine.
There's
Just
so
leave
much
for right now. There's no
shit.
reason to stare at the stairs.
Yeah, there is. This puzzle is meaningless. Nothing is real.
I'm not even here right now. I'm watching a Smite video. Go on your shit. Go turn on all the cameras again. We already did all this. Turn on all the password consoles and turn on all the cameras. Get my ass back to Florida.
Well, what if? So which one was? Which one's which? We have them in order. Okay, so it almost, I guess. So the fourth stair is.
It's good.
But that doesn't help us because the only one we figured out is fucking cyan, which no chairs are cyan. We've got green. We've got red, yellow, and green. Why is yellow here?
Ignore them.
Yellow.
We'll come back to it later. Turn the cameras on.
The cameras aren't fucking helpful.
The camera's gotta be on though.
Who says? What if we have to turn on a specific subset of the cameras?
Probably. This is a little too puzzle-y for me, but you know. Hey, do you guys recognize all these rooms? I do. I hate having to talk so much on a stream. My coffee is getting cold, and I'm barely a third of the way through it.
Probably the main console. We got a red chair. We got a green chair.
We got a red chair, and we have a green chair. But we have a red chair. First step. There's a red line along the edge.
I want to do this when
Go
the
back.
lights are off.
Yeah, I was gonna say go back to the lights are off. Maybe they'll say something about it. Damn sunlight.
So, red and green, right, are two of the chair types we have as well. Yellow is the weird one.
Yeah, Chimichu. Letters is Chimichu. This letters of the seven gentlemen. They say Zyklopal. Cyan line. They say Tiska. Line underneath the yellow line. They say Sidikuni. SGDQ. Adgaba. That's what it says. Underneath the blue line. Estimus.
It's so close. It's so close to the, like, letters you would need for, the order of operations. We've got exponents, we've got division, we've got multiplication, we've got addition and subtraction, but we also have S. Of course, stands for suck my dick.
It's Semdos.
What if the lines are the same as the hexagons? Well, you know, I don't know what that means, but... We've got red sand number 4. Oh, wait.
You got red set for. Wait, scroll. Wait, Ninja. Ninja, wait. Look at the top of it. What did that say? What was the number?
It's the number 4.
Go to the 4th step, then put that into the red chair. That's an 11. Never mind. Immediately, that theory is just cast into the 9 winds. I think you just need to investigate the room more thoroughly during the day. We don't know.
During the day.
It's nighttime. Nap time.
As soon as
I'm like a lizard, dude. Oh, you put a tarp over my cage. I guess it's snap time now.
Oh, it appears it has become
Middle of
suddenly it has become suddenly dark. I must sleep.
Yeah, explore the room better. We don't have anything to do with anything. Just search around more, bro. Binders. Did you check the monitors up top? Blank. Look at the cameras on that end. It's a big screen. More binders. Was there anything on the inside of that door? No.
Wait. What if?
Yeah, try Sion's idea already. Come on.
What is the idea?
Try Isomas on the green one.
Okay, I'm gonna go type in that useless thing on the green chair. Okay.
Just directly try them. There's like, what if we were just overthinking it exactly? Or it's Estimus.
Yeah, it's
You typed Isomas.
Oh, look, it fucking failed!
Try Isomas. He was right the first time. Isomas.
It's not. It's definitely
No,
a
no,
D.
no, you see, that's how I get you. You just typed it wrong.
Oh, look at that! Look at that shit! It's nothing.
You keep this up. Sion's gonna leave. So just shut up.
Scion can leave if he wants to. His speaking of foolishness and acting as though I'm the fool is the problem.
Imagine getting belittled but in front of a live studio audience by your local streamer.
So, right, we have yellow and we have red. So actually, this is green 4. We made green 4. We actually need to make red 4. I forgot.
Exactly, it sucks, doesn't he? Check the doors. Check the safe itself too.
That's the door we came through. Locked, huh? Just like the other ones.
Shit's locked. Shit's locked.
We need a key.
Check the cabinet
What?
safe cupboards during the day. Check the couch some more. You haven't really looked at that one.
Check the railings. Let's turn off the lights and see if anything has changed with the monitors now that I made it red 4.
I mean, well, the things do actually stay on when it's like...
This puzzle is nothing. This is a nothingness puzzle.
You know what? Everyone here is stupid because now that I know the answer.
Is there something obvious I'm missing?
Yeah, no, Scion was right. I'm just saying fuck it. You used the wrong password.
Oh yeah, we needed code 2.
You need code 2. Which is ADGA. Yeah. Or it's ADGB. There you go. Congratulations. Simon was right the whole time. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I guess so.
Shocker. Ninja's ideas are right in spite of my failure. You see the correct one. Oh, look at this. It's like he was right the whole time, and I'm done with waiting for you guys to solve this puzzle. I'm telling you the answer. "69 seconds. It's okay, Scion. Here you go."
Oh.
Did he lose? Didn't he have a roll before? Did he lose everything by you doing that? Oh. 6,900 seconds. Oh, damn. Man, I don't do that joke, man.
If you talk shit, you get hit, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, what's
Nice.
that? I wonder what that icon means. There's only one way to find out, right?
Okay, on it. Now you're talking over me. We're at the fucking progress. Fuck you. You gave him a gift sub.
Okay. Son of a bitch. Fucking hate these.
Oh, this is exactly... Remember when I said that I loved this puzzle?
Uh-huh.
Remember the puzzle in 999? Imagine that, but it's me sitting here for like an hour. Fuck thinking these through.
Fuck you, buddy! 2 attempts!
Ah! Thank God it's not bio-playing. You know what? I can't say you're wrong. Oh yeah, that's the one with only 4 moves. I was thinking of something else then, never mind.
Looks like Zero's got something for you, though.
icon?
Did Scion have an icon before? What was Scion's icon? Was he a VIP?
Were you a mod? Was Scion secretly the owner in disguise? Huh. What was that noise? Nothing happened on the screen.
Look up, dumbass. The one over your head.
Huh?
Hey guys, that's an ominous but yet confirming sentence.
Funky. This is a horror game now.
I was you, and
Not
you
much of a
were I. Yes, quite. So we need the red one, and the red one is the last one. What's the last code?
I'm not scrolling up. You deleted all of them. You're gonna have to go get it again because you unfortunately scrubbed the record.
Technically, yours is still here, bitch boy.
No. You gotta go back to nighttime. See, you're the one who timed them out.
They decided to talk shit.
I've been talking shit for years.
Yeah, you get diplomatic immunity because this is a business. This is a business partnership.
I refuse to use this power responsibly.
I know that if I was to stop you from talking shit, you would die. I'm the streamer. I get to talk shit. That's my right.
Huh. Imagine being in a stream where you can't talk
Also,
shit about
Sion,
the streamer.
you should be a shipper because guess what? I was the vote that stopped us from betraying your waifu last time. I saved her and then got her killed by our own hubris.
Imagine being the streamer that auto bans anyone who insults you.
It wasn't an insult. It was just
No.
me fucking with him. Same result as before. Another icon up in the corner. Click on the icon.
Click on the sides. That would mean.
Okay, well this one. So this one, we need to change all of the colors of. It. No. That's weird. We have 4 moves, right? So I know we need. What happens if I touch one of these? Okay, so now we've flipped those. And what if I flipped this, and then I flip that, and I flip that? What a legend! Bio would have attempted this 60,000 times.
Like I said, this is not the one I was thinking of. Shush you.
You would have still. You have never once actually tried these puzzles.
Just you wait. Everyone, take note of this. I'll save the receipts on this one. How do you like that puzzle? Yeah.
Too early to celebrate. Check your screen. Got a new icon. What are you doing? It's just like the other one. Look up.
Oh, it's not even a sentence. What's wrong, guys?
So, anyone know how we're gonna get a yellow code? What about a yellow code, guys? Any ideas about yellow? Any ideas what makes the color yellow? Is the color yellow over there? There's got to be a second way to do this, though. Because it's PISG, but also I want to try. I want to try something bold. Because there are two ways to actually get yellow if you have a yellow and you have a red and a green. ADGB. And is it the last one?
Stairs.
I know there's a yellow stairs. But
Why the fuck do you not input the yellow stairs code?
because there has to be two solutions, dipshit. If you were listening to me when I said why I'm setting down this path.
As I said earlier, there's no way to permanently miss out on the fact that you can get the gold file if you remember that every time you input one of these passwords, you lose access to the password screen, so that cannot legally be right.
Now, which one was the red one?
Bitch.
Which one's the red one, guys?
I saw fours.
Guys, do you have a... Do you have a... Do you remember which one's... Okay, well, actually, I have a memo for it. Red one's the
I'm glad that I have a
bottom one.
receipt of something that I'm gonna prove of me being stupid later, rather than me being stupid now. I've delayed it just so I can be right.
PMJY UVDJ. Gonna try it, you know, just as a little fun thing, and then we're just gonna do the yellow one, which is the third option, which is SGOQNY.
That's wrong. It's SGDQ.
Okay. Summer games done quick. New York. There's now an hourglass. Good. That's all of them then. Oh, well done.
Would it really kill you to take that disdain down like 10%?
Yes. Look at the corner of the screen.
Yeah. An icon. Is icon supposed to be an hourglass?
I shouldn't find out.
Right. Determine the value in seconds for each hourglass and fill in the blanks in the lower screen. If the digit is single digit, place a 0 before it. Who actually listens to in-game music instead of listening to random Friday Night Funk and OST?
So if red is 0, 4, and yellow is 11, blue looks to be, approximately yellow minus red. Can you actually just count those lines?
I mean, it's probably a bitch on the 3DS, but you probably could. You could probably do it better on stream.
So we'll just call that one 07. We've got It looks just to be like a stage or two lower, so I'm gonna call that one 9. We have 11, and then we have maybe 13. Ah, we can learn things. So, if this one's 4, right? Which it appears to be.
Right.
Yeah, and that one is 11, right? Okay, so now we have 1.
Right.
We can do
Right.
1 unit of time,
Right.
followed by 4 units of time, followed by 4 units of time. So that was 7. This is definitely a 7 unit buddy. This one, that's 2 units, and then if this is 9, that would... They both stopped, so that's 9. So we just need to figure out this purple one, because that's the wrong one. So what if I do this? So that was 11.
Right. Remember, only Vi is the one getting all the fucking future knowledge.
One, 4. What? What's wrong about this? I'm
What are you
trying to figure
do?
out what all the time units are, I assume.
Yeah. Remember, you need to put a 0 if it's a single digit. So it would be 0, 4, not just 4.
04 07 09. Wait,
Wrong!
it's 14, not 13.
Wrong! You're wrong! It failed!
Actually, wait, is both of these together? Both of those together, so it's 15. Yeah.
Yes! Huh! Got it.
Not bad.
There's another icon on the screen now.
Yes, there is. Hey, look. Screen's changed.
Huh? The heck is this?
Different words on each one. Guessing we're supposed to shuffle them around until they make a sentence.
Ow.
Look at the screens underneath them. Got the same words in 9 squares.
I'm supposed to use that console to move the words around.
That'd be my guess.
Okay. Let's give this a shot then. I be me. I be you. Be will everything. She is everything. Me will be. Be will me. Be will me. You will be me, knows everything, I was she. You will be me, I was, knows everything, she. You will be me, she was, knows everything, I. I will be me, she was, knows everything, you.
I'm trying to figure out...
Damn, no dice. I'm discounting on you. Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
I was you.
I was you. Will be me.
Yeah, will be me. So, you will be me.
Oh, God. Even without having the fucking magic, I'm like, Ninja, you're not really seeing the forest for the trees in this case.
What do you mean, dude? Fuck you.
Ninja, so you have not tried the most fucking obvious solution.
So, I was you.
Will be me.
What? What the fuck do you mean will be me, dude? I was you, will be me?
Oh yeah, there's actually a set on. Alright, never mind. Yeah. I remember now.
There isn't a check button.
Yeah, you're just doing it wrong. I'm not giving you shit.
Well, Scion, I'm pretty sure... Didn't we turn off some of the monitors already? Oh, no. So which ones do I not need?
He says, turn off all the monitors except the one that says she knows everything. So it's the bottom three.
The bottom L
Bottom right
shape.
three. Well, no, you're leaving them on. You've done the inverse. Alright. Well, congratulations, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like you got it.
Yeah, that's
Good work.
that wasn't right. That's not right. Again, a notable case of not seeing the forest or the trees right around here, but you know, at least you got there.
I don't care about the fucking trees, dude. I only care about the forest as a whole.
You got the stupid fountain of youth in the middle of the lost forest, yes, but now this means nothing. Like, you did it. Congratulations. That's the gold file one. Now get the normal one.
Moon, moon, sun. And now, let's turn on, like, the top three. What are those words?
Yeah, you got that was the secret. Again, the hint is just obligatory. I'm giving you. You're missing the most obvious solution, all of you.
Yeah, I just need the word you, dude. You think I'm not seeing it, but I'm always trying to go for the hard puzzle first. Because the easy puzzle is easy.
Weak. Disgusting. You will.
That one was neither of those.
So Ninja, who do you think is the lady that knows everything, says Scion?
The dead one. Come on, dude. Technically, I can get rid of just all of the words that aren't the bottom left, right? So I need to get rid of was and I.
You're missing.
You're okay. Tell me then. At this point, if you're just gonna keep saying I'm missing it,
No, carry on.
I'm just gonna flip my fucking shit, dude. You're over here going, oh, it is so simple. You're a simpleton. I've already played the game, so the puzzle is obvious to me.
This one, I don't feel was as Scion is saying, just do the same you did for She Knows Everything for the other two.
For the other two? Why do I need two answers?
The game is giving you two of them. Just do it.
I was... Right, so I'll turn off bell. They notably say, that's not a sentence. It doesn't make any sense. Sorry that I'm trying to have things make sense. Okay, what do you want? Fine.
Do both of them at the same time.
That's literally what I was trying to do, and then you told me that I'm not looking for the fucking forest through the trees. Literally, what the fuck are you on, Bio? You literally had me stop that exact solution. This is why I fucking hate your hinting bullshit, because you literally just stopped me from doing what you wanted me to do.
Scion said, come on.
I don't read what Scion says because I can't focus. You didn't read anything aloud. You didn't read shit.
Scion, did I not
You're illiterate.
say,
You're illiterate,
what
dude.
You said that said Scion said that, and he's like, oh, okay.
Do I have will be me? Or I have will. I have was. So I was you. Will be me. Okay, yeah, there we go. All right, so
then you put the She Knows Everything on the bottom, so you should probably not put these ones on the bottom.
I hear you, dude. I was you. Be me. I'm not blaming you. I'm blaming him for not reading.
I'm not even talking about this one because I know the answer.
That was
I figured
literally
the answer out myself, then
literally what I was
right,
about. I was literally about to do exactly that, and you're like, you're not seeing the forest for the trees again. Like that was exactly what I was gonna put in.
I did not see a single time it looked like you were going towards that, but
the time that I had only the ones that weren't involved in She Knows Everything turned on. Was not the time? Was that not a time that I was going for that?
I was telling you to carry on, but then you went back and undid it. That's what I was giving you shit for.
Maybe don't give hints if you're gonna be an asshole and not actually give a hint.
You wanted me to stop bitching, so I started helping.
Moon, we got moon. Got like a star here. Star here in the nose. I don't remember my password. I know it's star in the corner with 2 suns. Hidden compartments, dude. You can see the curve in the bottom where it rotates.
Yeah. The back is rotating around. Actually, I think there is a gold file that tells you eventually how these fucking safes work. The back of the safe rotates. So it's actually two containers.
So it did. What's in our file now?
Did you do the gold one yet, or did you? I didn't even see.
No.
Okay, there you go.
Or B graffiti.
Memento Mori, the 9th lion ate the sun. It appears to have been written in some weird paint. Memento Mori is a Latin phrase that translates roughly to remember death or mortality. 9th clearly first to 9th, but seems to have been spelled wrong, likely on purpose. Why? Perhaps it's an anagram of the words on the wall of the Flora house. If it is, what does this one mean? The hourglass displayed in the background is actually a 4-second timer. Doesn't have much practical use, except maybe for really impatient people. If you were at a restaurant waiting for food to come out, for instance. Hey, how long you make me wait? I've already flipped this hourglass 100 times. Technically, 100 times would only be 400 seconds, which is 6 minutes and 40 seconds, but saying 100 times is much more dramatic. Therefore, much more likely to get a desirable response from the waitstaff. He's the measure of how much of a gentleman you are. Somewhere deep in the United Kingdom, it is an organization that tracks all gentlemen. Determining a caliber based off an ancient Byzantine collection of rules and guidelines. Every year during spring, a representative of this organization conducts a cursory investigation to each member's behavior, or at least appears to, and then awards gentle points based on what they saw. The following formula is used. Old ladies escorted across the street times top hats owned times puzzled solved times money given to gentleman tracking organization equals total gentle points. This is the kind of content we like to see around here. A small survival knife. It has Myrmidon stamped on the flat of the blade. Blade width is 150 millimeters, base width is 30 millimeters, and base thickness is 3 millimeters. There's blood on it. But whose blood? Several of the hallways on floor B use special locks, indicated on the map by arrows. On the far side of each arrow is a lever. Pulling these levers will unlock the locks. Once it's been done, you can explore the entire area at your leisure. Fuck you, Scion. Law of cause and effect, specifically that the cause must precede every effect. At the quantum level, however, things are not quite as immutable. The principle of quantum superposition holds that any physical system, such as an electron, exists, at least partially, in all of its theoretical states or configurations, but when measured gives a result corresponding to only one of them. A classic example is the double slit experiment, where light appears to behave as both a wave and a particle. One of the interesting implications of this is that, in a sense, you are influencing the past. By observing a system, you are defining the cause of an effect you witness, in any way altering the past. Normally, I would comment here that the quantum level is where shit gets real, but given the nature of this phenomenon, it seems to be more accurate to say that the quantum... Scroll down.
I can't scroll, it seems. It doesn't have a scroll button.
Is there not? Is there not a little bit cut off? Because I can see text being down there.
That is how it appears on the DS screen.
That's fucking weird. All right, you know what? I'm doing some science here. Let me see if I can pull it. When I'll go to the net, read the last one, then I'll pull it up on my end. I'll see if this is intentional. Get to the last one though. I'll read the
I was
last
just
one.
doing a save real fast to make sure we don't crash.
Yeah. Ron Knox, the mysterious writer for the UK, published the following as rules of writing a mystery novel. 1. Criminal must be mentioned early on. 2. All supernatural or preternatural agencies are ruled out. 3. No more than one secret room or passage. 4. No hitherto undiscovered poisons may be used, nor any appliances which will need to long scientific explanation. 5. None of the extrasensory perception or similar powers can appear. 6. No accident must ever help the detective, nor must he ever have an unaccountable intuition which proves to be right. 7. The detective must not commit the crime. 8. The detective must declare any clues he may discover. 9. The stupid friend of the detective, the Watson, must conceal nothing from the reader. 10. Twin brothers and doubles generally must not appear unannounced. Give me a sec. Security. Shit.
Yeah, it doesn't scroll. It has no scroll to it.
It says right here, seems more accurate to say that the quantum level is where shit gets unreal.
Why is it appearing wrong on the DS?
I don't know, dude. I don't understand. Yeah, this game has broken like quite a few of those fucking tips already. Star keys. And then we've got the same key as usual.
Okay, let's get going.
Leave.
Yes, of course I am. Get on with it.
Right. Here we go then. 3, 2, 1.
Notice he always ends his counts on 1.
Wait,
I don't believe that.
I just realized something.
What's that?
When we were looking at the security footage earlier, we were just looking for live feeds. We were trying to figure out where the others are, what they were up to, if they were alive, and so on. But we totally forgot that security systems like this can do more than show you live footage. Are you following me?
Yeah. You talk about stuff that's been recorded, right? Footage of the past. If they store that, we might be able to see it.
Yeah. I don't know how much luck we'll have, but it's worth a shot.
Definitely.
Why are you reading it so weird?
What?
You had an exclamation point. You're like, definitely.
I'm doing another thing on the side right now. I'm distracted. What do we do?
Leave that to me.
You know how to use this thing?
Well, it was designed so that a human could operate it. That means there's a logic to how it's set up. A computer computes, a calculator calculates, and an automobile mobiles. Everything's designed to do something. And once you know what, you can start guessing how. Once you start to figure out how to get it to do things, it's just a question of playing with it until it does the things you want it to. See?
Monitoring video data. Looks like this is it. Good work!
Knock it off. Makes it sound like you're better than me or something.
Wait. What the heck is this? Everything says no data.
Let's check the log. Damn it. This isn't good. Looks like all the video data was removed before we got here.
Now, where's Lotus when we need her? By 0?
That would be my guess. All it says here is administrator.
Well, that's a little frustrating. That footage could have told us a lot.
Yeah. It might have given us what we need to figure out who the killer is, too. The camera in room 2 in the crew quarters would have recorded what happened to Alice and Luna. Same for the old woman in the warehouse. And if there was a recording of us being carried into the AB rooms, we could have even figured out who Zero Senior is.
Hey, what's this?
You want to open it?
Yeah.
It says Gollum status.
There should be the system logs of those robots. I told you about them in the pantry, remember?
Yeah. You mean the room full of robots on the other side of the green door?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Shoot. Everything here's been erased, too.
Looks like it.
Guess there isn't anything we can... Wait a second.
What is it?
There's a scroll bar. Try scrolling. I knew it!
Dude, our boy, he's still there.
That golem we met is still functional.
What do you mean? I thought you told me Gollum, or whatever his name was, started spitting
It's
smoke
Gollum.
and keeled over.
Golem. Yeah. But he said that his, well, what passed for Gollum's brain, I guess, was in the main computer. Only his body was disabled. His brain is probably still functioning. We see the logs?
Already on it. Here you are.
Then... Try the one that says cash. Huh. These file names all just seem like random characters. Whatever. Just pick one and open it, I guess.
Sure. This is...
Yeah, that's what I thought. This is probably from right after Kate decked us.
What do you mean zoom in?
We toss into that zoom and enhance picture. We toss into, just watch. We must see Sigma's face. See? He's getting dragged by a leg.
interesting. This is the footage the Golem pulled from the main server.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real with you. I have no fucking idea what we look like. We're wearing blue,
The
and that's
original
about all
data
you
was
can
deleted.
tell.
Yeah, you can see that we're
Looks
still
like
wearing
the
that damn
stiff heat mold
jumpsuit
is
from the
still
intro,
here.
so... Exactly.
So, if we go back through these files...
Yeah. We might be able to figure out who the killer is. Maybe even who Zero Senior is.
Nice. Great work, Sigma.
Now, come on. I told you I don't need you kissing my ass. Besides, it's not like I really did anything. We started going through the rest of the files. Security footage showed Kay and Dio clearly passing through the white door on the far right.
Good. Looks like they're both fine.
At least Tenmyoji, Clover, and Quark. opened my mouth to continue, and then it happened. My vision suddenly blurred, and shaking my head did nothing to clear it.
Aw, fuck, dude, we took the LSD tablet.
Aw, damn it! I staggered, my balance gone. What? Why is she talking like that? She sounds like someone's playing a tape of her voice all sped up. What's going on here? I can't understand what she's saying. And why is she moving so fast? It's like watching a video on fast forward. What the hell is... Wait... Could it be me? Maybe my brain is slowing down somehow. So it just looks like everything is speeding up. I still couldn't make out what she was saying, so I just nodded weakly. My eyes drifted shut as I tried to sort out what was happening to me. I woke up several minutes later. When I opened my eyes, the first thing I saw was the ceiling of the security office.
That is the couch. Sigma.
I don't think he just woke up mid-standing. I sat up slowly, rubbing tenderly at my head. Vi, who had been sitting in front of one of the monitors, stood up and walked over as soon as she heard me move.
You okay?
Her voice sounded normal again. And she wasn't moving strangely either. Whatever had been happening seemed to have stopped. I let out a quiet sigh of relief. Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
You sure?
Yeah.
That's good. You really looked like you'd lost it for a minute there.
Well, I seem to have found it again. This is the security office. Maybe they've got lost and found.
Your sanity's pretty easy to miss. I'm surprised anyone found it, let alone turned it in. Well, looks like I don't have anything to worry about.
I wanna... real fast
Yeah.
ask a question.
What the fuck? Okay, take your time.
So, a radical, right? Is
Bodacious, yes. Tubular.
is that symbol symbol for like a square root, right? That's a radical
I don't know.
in mathematics.
I don't know.
So, if it took
He
your
says
ability
yes.
to
John says
perceive
yes.
time, radical 6 would be a sixth root of the ability to perceive time, maybe? So time, your brain processes it like sixth root as fast? So it could be named after a symptom, which makes sense because Radical 6 doesn't make sense as a virus name for like
I think I'm much
scientific
getting tired.
Oh yeah, you know, classic tired thing where the brain...
I'm surprised it didn't catch up to me sooner.
I hope that's all it is. You haven't caught a disease or something, have you?
It would be hard to tell. We clearly weren't being affected before.
For just a moment, I thought of Radical 6. But I didn't want to worry Vi if I didn't have to. I had to stay quiet about it.
Well,
I have a highly
you're looking
contagious
a lot better,
disease that
so
will
I
kill
can
us
stop
all.
worrying.
Sorry. My bad.
What are you, my mom?
Fine. No more check-ins. Anyway, I figured something out while you were resting. Come have a look at this.
What is it?
Footage from room 2 in the crew quarters. The room where we found Alice and Luna. I dug it out of Gollum's cache.
When was this recorded?
We'll see in a minute.
Well, there on the right, that looks like some sort of time code.
Can you figure it out?
4-2.
No. It's just a bunch of numbers. I can't make heads or tails of it.
Yeah. The central server seems to be using its own time system.
We'll keep that in mind.
Files appear to be named based on that system.
Technically, a root would be
They might as well be
a
random
different
to
thing
me,
than a sixth,
which
but maybe
made it pretty
it's
hard to find
just-
this gem.
you know, supposed to be a sixth.
Huh? Oh, it's K.
Yeah.
He looks at his bracelet here. Probably checking how much time is left.
No, you would want a sixth root of whatever.
I'll just pause that and magnify it.
21 minutes.
Unless they are meaning radical of 6, which would mean that you're dividing it by like 2. Who knows?
Means it's footage from 21 minutes before the primary doors opened, right?
Exactly.
And that would have been the white door in this case, right?
Yes. After Kay leaves this room, it's about 2 minutes before he comes back with you and me.
There were 20 minutes on the clock when we met up with him, right? So that means we're just seeing here is K 1 minute before he saw us.
Right.
That means this is right after he tried to resuscitate Luna.
Yeah, if you believe him. The footage here doesn't show any of that.
Are there any other angles?
I looked around, but I couldn't find one. The only stuff left is shot from this position. Even so, I think we've gotten our hands on something important.
I mean, this is a record of what happened right around the time of Luna's death, right?
Exactly. Are you ready? Okay, let's keep going. I'll move back to the start of this file so we can see it in chronological order. Let's say this is 0 hours, 0 minutes. After all, it's not like we know what time it actually is.
Right.
So, this is the start of our footage.
There's no one here.
Yeah,
They also left that door open the whole last time.
about a minute goes by before anyone shows up.
Wait. How do you know it's been a minute?
This.
Oh, that's the hourglass we used earlier.
Yeah. If I play it back at normal speed, I can measure time using this hourglass. Then I just add the time from the hourglass, and that's how far in we are.
Huh. Oh. Someone's coming in. Luna! Is that Clover behind her?
Yeah. This is 0 hours 1 minute. Right now you and I are talking to Dio in the Floor B warehouse. With the time frame we've established, calculating what we're doing is pretty easy.
What's going on? Are they fighting? No, it's not really a fight, but it looks like Clover's just going off on Luna. Luna's just staying silent and listening to her.
Yeah.
Can we hear them? Is there an audio track?
Want to listen to it?
What the hell's this?
Don't know. The audio data must have been transcoded into something else.
Well, I won't be able to understand anything in that.
Seen enough? I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Clover's interrogation goes on for a while, but it's all pretty much the same thing. Now, at 0 hours 10 minutes, things suddenly change. Here.
Hey. They're gone! As I watched, Clover moved steadily closer to Luna, who backed away almost as if she were frightened. Clover continued her advance until she disappeared below the bottom edge of the screen. Is there another? No, you said this was it.
Yeah. This is the only one that I found. Shouldn't be too hard to guess what happened after you've seen the next part, though.
Clover left. She looked like she was kind of panicking.
Yeah. This is about 1 minute and 40 seconds after they both left the frame. So 0 hours 11 minutes 40 seconds.
Only Clover left. Luna's still in the room. That means...
Hold on. Wait until you've seen the whole thing before you start deducing. At 0 hours 12 minutes, another person comes in, just missing her.
Dio. He disappeared too. Down below the bottom of the frame. What's he up to?
I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that whatever it was, he doesn't want us to know about it. Remember what he said when you asked him about Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here.
So you're saying he was lying? He wasn't in the Floor B warehouse the whole time. He went to the crew quarters after we left him.
Yeah. So what would have been important enough for him to lie about it? We should consider that it might have been something bad.
He left his drugs
Whatever
there.
it was, it happened during this time.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, now he's left. And it looks like he left in a hurry.
Maybe he heard a noise.
Like what?
The cyan door opening? Now, 10 seconds after Dio leaves, a fourth person shows up. That brings us to 0 hours, 13 minutes, 10 seconds.
It's Kay. Ah. When he heard Kay open the cyan door, he panicked. Whatever he was up to, he didn't want Kay to catch him at it.
And then Kay disappears too.
Kay has been totally stabbed. He was taking the knife out of Alice's chest, because Alice would have been still dead in this room.
And Alice's chest was missing the knife.
He's totally gonna stab Kay.
Yeah, below the bottom of the frame, just like the others.
If Kay was telling the truth, This is where he begins to try and
So how do you guys
resuscitate
feel
Luna.
about Kay, by the way? We still don't know anything about him.
He seems to have best intentions. He did punch us, but that was so we didn't fucking die. Scion, dude, like some people kill Luna. It's just, you know, a thing we all do.
It just happens, you know. I mean, it's
Bios
just
killed Luna like
little,
6
little
times in the time I've known him. I don't hate him for it. Clover killed us in the last game.
You can only judge so
Anyway,
far.
nothing happens for the next
Remember,
16
this is
minutes.
the bad timeline. Got
Nothing happens for 16 minutes.
It's just this.
Dude went hard on that resuscitation attempt.
I mean, what else could he have been doing? And also, Forrest, why you gotta say that? What did I do this time?
Jacking off in the corner.
I mean, okay, yes, I did do that, but that's
No,
not here or there.
I was talking about Kay. Kay could be just jacking off in the corner for 16 minutes.
Oh, you meant him. Oh, yeah, that makes more sense.
So I'll
Okay.
fast forward, all right? All right, should be around here. One sec. Okay, you should see something you recognize in a minute here.
There's Kay coming in from the bottom of the frame. He's checking the time on his bracelet. So we're coming full circle, huh?
Yeah. We're back to 21 minutes before the primary doors open. For our arbitrary time code, that's 0 hours and 29 minutes. 1 minute later, at 0 hours 30 minutes, Kay heads to the Floor A warehouse.
Once we get there, he'll tell us about Luna's death.
Well, if you're gonna believe what Kay said, he did do something with the bodies. He attempted to resuscitate one of them. If you spent 16 minutes attempting to resuscitate someone,
You check
and
the
you
time to
had
make
a-
sure you're not about to die.
you had a timer where you were supposed to meet up with people, and you were pretty sure you're gonna be late.
That's all the footage I wanted to show you. I've looked at it carefully, and I think it has something to tell us.
You mean,
It's
who
not a
killed
body
Luna, right?
check. He said he was attempting to resuscitate Luna. That was what Kay said.
Well, I can't say
You don't
for
attempt to
sure.
resuscitate for like 60 seconds and then go, yes, quite.
This footage makes for pretty shaky
That's good.
evidence.
Good enough for me. 100 chest compressions. That's all she needed.
But it does suggest a very likely culprit. Who do you think it is?
I ran over the footage in my head. 0 hours and 1 minute, Clover and Luna entered the room. For 9 minutes, Clover aggressively questions Luna. 10 minutes, they both move out of frame. 11 minutes, 40 seconds, Clover exits the room. 12 minutes, Dio enters the room. Dio also immediately exits the frame. It seems likely that Dio was up to no good during this period. 13 minutes, Dio exits the room. 13 minutes and 10 seconds, Kay enters the room. Kay also disappears from the camera's field of view. At this point, there are 16 minutes where nothing happens. 29 minutes, Kay enters the frame. He looks at his bracelet. It says 21, the remaining time until the primary doors open. Seems to be only one conclusion.
What if, and hear me out here, Sion, they walked out of frame because Luna was like, hey, you want to see something cool? I need to show you it over here. And then Luna takes the injection gun because she's the one with medical training and injects herself, dying in front of Clover.
That's a power move.
Just to fucking flex on her.
You want to see something cool? She does a backflip, lands right on the base of her neck, killing herself. You want to see me break my own damn neck?
She shoots herself with the thing, and then Clover's like, that's gonna kill you, and then it does nothing because Luna's a robot. And then in her fright, Clover pushes her, having the robot hit her head, and that's why she's on the ground unconscious, dead or whatever. And because like she's like, sorry, I couldn't have killed Alice, your close friend, because of the laws of robotics. I'm a robot. I can't kill people. It's against the rules. And then, like,
The
Clover
person
was
who
like,
killed
"Prove
Luna
it."
is.
Guys, it was definitely K, dude. It was 100%. So both of those two people appeared in there, saw, and then K came in there and just punched Luna in the chest 86 times in 16 minutes. Falcon Punch style.
Who killed Luna?
Comboing. There's a good chance it's Clover, but Clover believes it's Luna for the wrong reasons. She thinks Luna was suspicious because of, like, the weird stuff, right? The rag with the blood on it and the moved thing, right? Those were the data points that made her think it's Luna. But there's also an equal chance that, like, that's all wrong. It doesn't point to her, and so she killed the wrong person. She made a decision based off of the evidence that was presented to her. The evidence is just misleading. It's not a rash decision. She seems to be some sort of secret agent who's attempting to stop Zero type situations. Yeah, you work on extremely circumstantial evidence when your life is on the line. And I'm still 90% sure she killed a fucking robot, so it's not actually, like, that huge of a loss. We can rebuild her. Until you can fucking prove Luna had a pulse at one point, like, murdering her, quote unquote, by injecting her with a muscle relaxant, or whatever it is not a murder.
You guys want to see me break my damn neck?
She has no muscles to relax. Sion, think of it this way. She stabbed her with that muscle thing, right? How does me... Is the game using the DS microphone in order to hear me talk shit? Is that what you're saying?
Did it crash again?
No. It hasn't crashed again. I'm
Oh.
waiting for people to fucking vote.
I want to make sure.
At least I don't think so. Let's click save. Yeah, it's still here. We'll click save and save up a little bit. Yeah, in case it crashes again.
Can we get a move on? Gotta be done soon. Stop having your fucking moral dilemma, Force. Just understand that Luna broke her own neck by doing a sick kick flip. She could not ollie, in fact. She landed right in the punji pit and instantly died. Bogus. And Clover thought that was totally whack and left. Doesn't want to be associating with that vibe.
And then Dio walked in and retrieved the punji pit that he's going to use to kill Kay later. And Kay is just a good boy. His name's going to be some stupid shit. I'm going to tell you. Like, yeah, like maybe she stabbed a robot with a muscle relaxant. And then it did nothing, and Luna was just talking to her for a bit, and then Zero Jr. just fucking zapped her like he did to Golem. Everything about that, Scion? What if it's Zero that you need to talk shit about? If she's a robot, she was probably shut down by 03. Which is what I refer to Zero Jr. as, because Zero Senior is Zero the Second. Technically, I think he would be like Zero the Third, and Zero the Second would technically be from the other game, because then there would have been a Zero in the first game. And then we're going to find out that actually they've been doing this for 10,000 years.
Question is, does Luna have Uno?
What makes you think so? Luna could still have been alive after Clover left the room. Dio and Kay both went into the room after Clover. Either of them could have killed Luna too.
That footage alone isn't enough to tell us who the killer is. But if we take one other thing into account, then the case against Clover gets a lot stronger.
And what is that element?
Dio's behavior at the White Doors. He wanted us to enter the White Doors. I told him I wouldn't leave 3 people to die. You remember what Dio said?
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed.
He obviously knew that only you and I would be going through the door. Do you get it?
That implies that he killed Clover and Miyoji, possibly.
Yeah. He knew he had Luna's bracelet. Which means he also knew Luna was dead. Is that what you're getting at?
Exactly. If he didn't know she was dead, he would never have said that. The moment Kay suggested we go through the door, he would have brought it up. That's impossible. How are they supposed to get through without Luna? But he didn't even mention her. Like, he didn't expect her to be there. Why would he do that? I can only think of 2 reasons. One, that when Dio entered the room, Luna was already dead. Or 2, he killed Luna himself. The second one doesn't seem likely, though. If Dio had killed Luna, he probably would have made a point to hide that. I'm guessing he probably would have asked where she was. Where's Luna?
Technically, that's a slip-up that could happen on either end of this, so Sigma's really extrapolating here.
Sigma and Phi won't be able to get through the White Doors without her. Seems like the kind of guy who'd go out of his way to feign ignorance of a crime he committed. In this case, though, he said nothing. That doesn't clear him, of course. But it does make a lot less likely that he was the killer. If he wasn't the killer, then we're left with only one other option.
When Dio entered the room, Luna was already dead.
Yeah, that's how I see it.
Ever think maybe she was just taking such a bomb nap that her body is just shut down and it will like one of those frogs that hibernates so hard that their heart stops beating, and then when they like heat up in the summertime their heart starts again? What about that, Scion?
That's pretty much what I thought too. And it does seem like Clover had a motive.
You mean what Alice noticed?
Yes. The movement of the AB rooms convinced Alice that Luna had killed the old woman. Once Clover realized that, she probably started to think that Luna had killed Alice to keep her from telling anyone else the truth. She probably led Luna to the crew quarters to confront her. Maybe she hoped seeing Alice's corpse would cause Luna to confess. Maybe she knew something we don't. But Clover didn't get what she wanted. Luna didn't confess. Then, during her interrogation, something happened. It's hard to say what. Luna might have said something that set Clover off. Or, maybe she admitted to a crime she didn't commit just to get Clover to stop. Whatever it was, something happened that drove Clover to murder.
When did Clover get the injection gun?
I would guess after she went through the yellow door. She would have been exploring the infirmary with Alice and Kay. That seems the most likely place to find it. Anyway, this is all just a theory, right? We don't have any proof, so keep it quiet, okay?
Bye.
Yeah, no.
Thanks for that stellar reading there, Bio.
You're okay. There's one last thing. Is there any other footage that showed anything?
No. Nothing to tell us where Clover, Tenmyoji, and Quark went. And nothing about the old woman or Alice's murders either.
So, Zero Senior's identity.
Still unknown.
Notice that doesn't actually branch us. So, like, whoever we say, it's just a theory. A game theory.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Your decisions don't matter. Welcome to David Cage. Oh, let's go find Clover. I guess we're not gonna know the truth unless we get it straight from the horse's mouth.
I wonder if Clover's even alive.
She is. She has to be.
I sure hope so.
It's here.
Yeah. Alright, let's start looking. We'll go through the crew quarters and work our way toward the elevator. Got it?
Yeah.
You search rooms 1 and 2. I'll take 3 and 4.
Done. Alice. Luna. The most horrible thing about death is how it turns a person into a thing. It's a thing that looks like your friend, but it's not them anymore. Just this strange, cold shell, and every time you look at it, you feel a little of that coldness creeping in around the edges of your soul. Seeing death puts a heavy ball of lead in your stomach that just sits there, poisoning you. I turned and left the room.
No good. There's no one in 3 or 4. What about yours?
Same. Nobody in them. Except Alice and Luna. Meatball pressed against the side of abdomen. Leaning back against the wall, not on a long, weary sigh.
What's wrong? You need to get it together. What are we doing right now?
Is she closer than normal?
Yes.
What?
She's just got close. She's a personal space lady.
Right. I know how you feel, but sitting around being miserable isn't gonna help anybody. Let's go.
Yeah. You're right. Well, I turned and headed to the door at the far end. I heaved myself up off the wall and followed.
That would be like, back the fuck off. What the fuck are you up to? We're in a death game. We could die at any moment.
First thing I felt was that strange cold sweat of terror. My stomach clenched in protest, pushing a wave of bile and nausea up into my throat. The lead ball turned to ice, and my legs began to tremble under its weight before they finally gave way and collapsed.
Someone's got blood on their finger.
They were dead. I could feel it the moment I looked at them, but I didn't want to believe it. They couldn't be dead. Perhaps they were just sleeping. The cool, limp feel of their skin under my shaking fingers dashed any hope I'd had left. I wrapped a trembling hand around the end of the bed and hauled myself up onto it. Even when I closed my eyes, I could still see them. My heart hammered away at my ribs. My chest felt so tight, I could barely breathe. I forced myself to take long, deep breaths. Finally, I opened my eyes.
I'm gonna be really silent. You chose a really shit ending.
They were in a blind spot. The security camera.
Like, the last ending we did? One person died? Not great, but like, compared to this?
Remember how we didn't see
looking at
anything in the real-time
maximum
feed in the security room?
4 people surviving right now.
Yeah. guess the partition was in the way.
Yeah.
They're handcuffed together.
Yeah.
Where are their bracelets?
Whoever did this really didn't want them going anywhere. The chain's been looped around the pipe below the sink.
They would have been trapped here when the doors closed. Why?
Look. See the red marks on their wrists? They were trying to get the handcuffs off.
She's saying it wasn't one of them that did this?
Probably
Okay,
not.
Sigma, what the fuck do you think? There's a cut on Tenmyoji's left hand.
Of course, you chose the wrong fucker to think was guilty here. That's a knife wound.
Yeah.
Who likely has a knife?
Okay, it's
I'll
built into his
remind
suit.
you
Switchblade.
when
He's a walking multi.
we had Luna and Clover go in. Clover leaves. Dio
It
comes
was
in.
him, Dio.
Does something.
Looks like it's probably from a knife or something similar. Must have been deep.
And the blood on his clothes probably came from that wound. I don't see any others, at least.
There's his bracelet.
If this was the only one, it doesn't look fatal. I don't think he died from this cut.
Penalty. When the primary doors closed, they couldn't get to them. The needles in their bracelets activated and...
Yeah. You can see the marks on their wrists from where they were injected. The tubocurarine must have killed them.
I think that's why they were handcuffed to the sink.
No, he couldn't have. We literally saw him leave the room. We know he had 1 minute between the time that he left that room and he saw us. 1 minute. And that somebody... Yeah, but he didn't leave
no,
the
he
room.
couldn't have. There wasn't time.
He didn't
could
leave
have
the
grabbed
room.
the knife
We would
then.
have seen him leave the room in the 16 minutes. And we then saw him for the remainder of time until we went into the white door. So unless you're saying these two were stabbed and put here after the chromatic door, it's impossible.
But then they wouldn't have died not being in the chromatic doors.
Yeah.
It's not possible for it to have been K.
Yeah. A is cleared from this.
They wouldn't have been able to get through the white doors without Quark.
Especially when we fucking see Dio walk out of here alone.
Hey, what's up, guys? Oh,
you're talking about
no.
Kay. You're talking about.
You okay?
What happened to Kay, dude? I don't know. We were doing this puzzle.
Guys, watch out! Kay's missing. You gotta come help me find them. You know, you guys should split up. One of you come with me. I have a lead.
Kay and I were solving this puzzle, and then somebody dropped an anvil on him and stabbed him 36 times in the chest.
But I can't find him. He's missing. Someone come with me to go look.
Someone wanted to use the penalty to kill them. They didn't need to tie them up.
Yeah, you got a point. What's wrong?
I take back what I just said.
You find something?
Yeah.
A cyan bracelet. This is Quark's!
Correct. It has 9 BP, too. There's no mistake.
What's Quark's bracelet doing here? Wait, No, hold on. If Quark's bracelet is here, then that means...
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
Very good, everybody. You did it. You managed to kill everyone, Scion.
Everyone is dead!
Yay!
Can't be happening. Not Quark.
Hey, Sigma, calm down. Just because his bracelet's off doesn't mean Quark's dead.
But
In fact, this could be good news. A ray of hope. Yeah,
hope.
if Quark still had his bracelet on, then he would have ended up like Tenmyoji and Clover. But he's not wearing it. That means he might have managed to avoid getting injected with tubocurarine.
Yeah, because he was probably injected with a knife like 3 times to the abdomen. I'm gonna be real. I think I would take the tubocurarine. Like, if personally those were my options.
Man, San, you really fucked it for endings. I mean, the bracelet came off before the doors closed.
Why isn't Quark here? They found Quark elsewhere. So actually, no. If this is Dio, right?
How the fuck
Dio
are they thinking
kills-
he's still alive?
Dio kills Quark earlier, gets a hold of the bracelet, right? And when, like, as the last, like, thing on top of this, is he throws the bracelet down as he's locked them there. To show them not only that he killed Quark, but that they had a chance to live if it wasn't for him. And he's just a fucking psychopath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That checks out with his MO. Impossible. So Junior told us that would come off when your heart stops or when you escape.
Maybe he got out then.
How does it make no sense? You have to assume somebody killed these two, so who did it? Probably someone with a knife. Who likely had the knife? Because there were 3 people who could have gotten the knife out of that room. It was either Clover, who would have been
dead.
stabbed Tenmyoji and locked herself here,
Getting herself killed.
which, again, power move. Or
Yeah,
Dia.
you know what? If that was Clover, respect, but...
The circuits aren't fried. The bracelet's still active. It clearly says 9 points. The bracelet's active.
Yeah. And I'm BP. Wait, so you're saying he's escaped, then came back and left his bracelet here? No, that's impossible too. So you said that the number 9 door only opens once. Even if he was able to get outside, he couldn't come back in.
What do you mean the display is false?
Why
the
do
display
you
in
have
this
to be
one
so
changes.
pessimistic?
Yeah.
Have you actually seen Quark dead? Huh? You need to think positive, Sigma.
I have seen him dead in my mind's
Reality
eye.
Again,
is what
Vi
we
is
believe it to be.
very much a realist, but she's also got some hope.
Why is Scion just put into game form?
So you're saying this is what we wanted to happen?
That's enough! Quark is definitely alive. He has to be. He has to be. I refuse to believe he isn't. I can't let an innocent kid like that get killed.
She's not being logical. She's speaking purely from emotion.
Yes.
I don't know. Alice is fine.
That's if she meant Clover and Tenmyoji.
We've literally hung out with Alice
This is very
one time. She seemed okay, and then
Swallowed my words.
and then she's been dead in every time frame.
Fighting wasn't going to help us. All I could do was hope that Fi was right. Perhaps Quark was still alive.
Yeah, Schrodinger's cat. Is he alive or dead? Is that Quark to you? If you don't observe Quark, he is both alive and dead at the same time.
What are you doing?
Examining their bodies.
So, Scion, I have a question for you. In the metaphysics question of Schrodinger's cat, if Schrodinger's cat is in a box that has a little bit of radiation that a hammer will knock into and let it out, but you won't know until you open the box if it has occurred. But you do know that there's a big sign on the outside of the box that will only turn on if the radiation has been released. That is on right now. Are you going to say that the cat is inside dead or alive? Because that's what the bracelet says. The bracelet is a form of observation.
Clues.
The only logical outcome given the rules right now is that Quark is dead.
What kind of clues?
Yeah, I want Quark to be dead. Fuck that guy. He wanted it. He was like, get me out of this skin.
To who might have
Please.
killed them?
Warhammer. We've just believed hard enough.
Finding Quark's bracelet tells us something. If the killer saw it, that would make for an obvious motive.
Quark's bracelet go over into Myoji would have been able to get through the white doors. The killer handcuffed him to the sink to prevent that.
Right.
I don't
That's my
actually want
guess, at
Quark
least.
dead. It's a joke. This is all played for comedy.
That's odd.
But he does want out of his skin pretty bad. You saw that last ending.
What's wrong?
I can't find anything.
Huh?
I should have found something.
What?
You remember when we ran into Tenmyoji in the rec room? He sprayed our wrists with luminol. I'm sure I saw him pull the spray bottle out of his pocket.
And now you can't find it.
Right.
Do you
So
think the killer
whoever
took it?
has the luminol killed them all.
I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at Clover, too. Give me a minute.
I knelt down next to Clover as she spoke and began to gingerly examine her corpse. Then after a moment, I saw her hand stop.
Look. See your thigh? Doesn't it look like there's something written there?
Yeah, it does.
I'm sorry, I'll have to move your leg a little bit.
It's written in blood.
That just says Dio.
It's just Dio backwards, yeah.
It's just Dio backwards.
It's just Dio backwards.
This is
Emojis.
that's 100% just Dio backwards. So case closed. Another one in the detective books.
It says
Dio's a bitch ass motherfucker.
016.
Who likes Dio? Nobody.
What does that mean?
Hang on. I feel like I've seen that somewhere. 016. 016. I know I've seen it somewhere.
It could be the end code for one of the golems, couldn't it?
I guess? Maybe?
Because, well, Golem didn't have any numbers. He could have, in theory.
It's no use. Can't remember.
Don't get my hopes up like that.
Anyway, these numbers have to have something to do with the killer. She must have written them after she got hit with the soparil. There would have been a few minutes before she went all the way under when she could have
Yeah,
done
it actually
something.
does look more like a 6 than... It's either a 6 or a B.
Yeah.
I think she probably used those last minutes to tell the rest of us who'd killed her.
Why would she write it backwards if she was trying to write Dio? It was Bio.
Scion has a fucking... It was me! Ah!
Bio killed her.
Maybe the only people who could have done it are Kay and Dio. Assuming it wasn't one of us, I mean.
No. There's also Quark.
No, but you can ignore Quark because he has 5 letters in his name. And is also probably not a robot,
I mean,
as
I'm
I've
not
never
saying he
once
did
seen a
it,
robot try
just-
to remove their skin that bad. That's a human-only response.
What the fuck kind of humans are you hanging out with?
The cool kind.
You know, that's fair.
You've never taken drugs so high that you want to... You've never gotten so high that you want to rip off your own skin and sacrifice your soul into the ether? Couldn't be me.
Hopeless. We're taking so long talking, I gotta pee. You know what? Nothing will happen while I'm gone. I'll be right back.
Can't keep it up anymore. Everything here is a goddamn mystery. Like, what about that old woman we found? Who killed her? Movement of the 8B rooms makes Luna seem the most suspicious. But when would she have done it? We don't have a good explanation for why she would have wrapped the knife up in the handkerchief. And of course, now Luna's dead, too. So who could have killed her? Footage from the security camera paired with Dio's behavior makes Clover seem the most likely suspect. But now we'll never be for now we'll never know for sure. Alice's killers is a complete mystery. Don't know what the hell 016 is supposed to mean. You don't have any idea where Quark's gone. What the hell does any of this mean? Killed everyone. Was it Zero? Zero Senior? Who is Zero Senior? What the hell does he want? Does this game even exist? Why did they kidnap us and bring us here? While we're at it, where is this? When is this? Mysteries. 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 And my head's about to explode. Please. Why? Give me something. Anything. A clue. A hint. Come on. You gotta have something.
The luminol.
Huh?
I think there's a very good chance someone took the spray bottle out of Tenmyoji's pocket.
Okay, but how is that important?
Well, let me ask you this. Why do you think they took it?
So they could test for blood?
What would they need to do in order to do that?
They just need to spray the bottle of whatever they wanted to test.
That's it?
Wait, you're right. All reacts with the organic compounds and glows. Glow is really faint. So you need to make it dark. You have to turn off the lights in order to see if any glowing.
And that would mean?
That would mean the rec room. Vi and I raced for the door. We weren't sure what we'd find, but we knew where we were going. I had a feeling deep in my gut that whatever we found would be the breakthrough I'd been looking for.
Alright, did the corpses explode yet, or is that in the sequel? So, what happened while I was gone?
Mostly we just had a mental breakdown. Also, Force said that my voice is so much better for Sigma, so you can suck my dick. I'm a winner.
That's objectively not true.
And you're objectively wrong.
So yeah, whatever we were talking about, I don't think don't think that's too good no more.
Who hit K in the back with an axe? Force?
Good ending, Sion.
Force, you gotta watch out. Orc could still be alive. And everyone knows he is small, but he is definitely capable of wielding a battle axe like that. You can't trust him as far as you can punt him, which is pretty far because he is, again, very small. Yeah, son? Yeah, that is true. Except I would consider being forcefully injected with a chemical is a form of a weapon. Not like a classical weapon, but like it's a weapon.
Everything in my head ground to a halt. Even after all I'd seen, a room full of corpses had a profound effect.
Are you sure he's dead, though?
It was a ridiculous thought that before I could stop myself, I laughed. Laugh made me think. Was laughter in this situation a defensive response designed to protect the brain from constant emotional bombardment? You see, right before an animal dies, it feels a moment of comfort. Right before death, the brain releases a huge amount of endorphins into the bloodstream. Pain is only a warning signal meant to help the body avoid death. When death becomes a certainty, pain no longer has any use. In fact, that loss of pain can lead to incredible feats on the edge of death. Let's say 2 species of animals come under attack. Some overwhelming force. All of them are severely wounded and near death. Species A feels pain, but Species B doesn't. The horrible pain felt by Species A prevents them from moving. Because they feel no pain, some of Species B will manage to drag their wounded bodies to safety and survive.
It's actually not pseudoscience. This is pretty real.
As a result, Species A is eliminated, and only Species B manages to survive. This process of natural selection has been repeated for thousands, no, millions of years. All creatures that walk the face of the earth are descended from Species B. I'm no exception. That's why I can look at a room full of corpses and laugh. Genes I've been given by a million years of evolution have changed my fear into ecstasy. I guess that means you and I are the only survivors.
Don't make me keep saying it. Quark's still out there somewhere.
Yeah. You're right. He is still out there. So would that mean he killed them? I mean, you said yourself that there was no way there was a 10th uninvited player out there when Alice was killed. Also, we've refuted the possibility of Zero Senior being the 10th person. There is no 10th person. The only people alive are you, me, and Quark.
Talking
That
about
means-
Golem, because Golem is fucking dead, dude. He couldn't even move. They're in such disrepair. Like,
You're
he
being
had to remain
ridiculous.
on constant power.
Look at their bodies. There's an axe buried in Kay's back, and the spear has been thrust all the way through Dio's stomach. Do you really think a child Quark's size could do that?
Yes. There's quite a lot of power in him.
All right, then. Are you saying you killed them?
Are you insane? And just when would I have done that?
Wow, that's a really weird thing to say. That's really weird. You know, the only person we don't have a confirmation on their blood color is Luna. It's like...
What the
Yeah.
fuck did he mean by this?
Like, yeah, well, you know, normally we only have one blood color. It's not like we're, like, usually used to, like, well, you know...
I'm feeling kind of turquoise today.
I've been with you this whole time.
She was right.
Yeah, I the vibe I get is that Dio, like, picked up this axe, shoved it into Kay's back. Kay turned around, grabbing the spear, fucking impaling Dio in a last moment of triumph, finally slaying the great beast.
At the end of the second round of the AB game, Vi and I hadn't been out of each other's sight. We'd gone through the white door, explored the security office, solved puzzles, all of it together. No. Wait. There had been one time. One time when I wasn't watching. The few minutes in the security office when I'd rested on the couch. Could she have snuck out then? The rec room and the security office weren't that far away from one another. If the round trip took about a minute and she'd killed him in 4 minutes, then the whole thing would have taken her 5 minutes. 5 minutes. 5 minutes, huh? So how long had I been out? That wasn't really right. I hadn't really been out. I just felt like everything was being fast-forwarded. Probably because my mental processing speed had dropped. But how long had I been like that?
I'm gonna be real, it doesn't matter how long you'd been like that. You would have still seen her move.
It might have only felt like a few seconds to me, but it could have been much longer.
Technically, he said it felt like minutes to him.
And where had something like mental processing speed dropping come from? Hey.
Checking their
What you
bodies
doing
like
over there,
before.
Vi?
I decided to start with Dio.
Find anything?
Yeah. Two things, actually.
Oh,
I found a key to some handcuffs and a fucking knife, dude. It's fucking crazy. What do you think
Take
he
a
was
look
doing
at
with
this.
these?
a knife!
Hey, Vi, what do you have?
No!
Yeah.
Something engraved on the blade, too. Myrmidons. Is that the name of the manufacturer?
Dunno.
Myrmidons doesn't sound like a manufacturer. Like,
Well, now we know Dio's class.
like
He goes
You
Myrmidon
don't-
into Trickster.
you don't go with, you know, you don't tend to see manufacturer names that end in, like, a pluralization, right? Most companies, like, they were a singular entity, right?
No, it's an apostrophe. It's Myrmidons. Like, it's the Myrmidons.
It sounds like it's an organization.
The knife organization.
Could he be like a
Shadow government.
I wouldn't say shadow government. I would say like a secret terrorist splinter cell or some shit that like is trying to stop people from doing weird shit. Okay, so like here's a jump for
Dio
me.
was the hero all
right?
along.
What if Radical 6 is man-made, right? And these people are attempting to do something in order to send somebody back in time to stop Radical 6. If there was a group who made that virus, they would want to send an operative to stop it if they had ever heard about it. So maybe he's the operative, and when he kills the old lady, she was originally the one with his bracelet. And he kills her, and then becomes, like, puts on the bracelet to become part of the game in order to stop it from happening. So Dio is sort of like a spy working for people who made Radical 6. Or somebody who just wants to see Radical 6 succeed. Assuming that Radical 6 is as important as the game
It's
seems
not a
to
name
make
I've
it
ever heard
out
of
to be.
before. But look at the handle.
That Dio was a spy.
You've
God
seen it
damn it.
before,
San
right?
also made the joke. Fuck. Fuck you, Scion. You don't even play TF2.
Right. From the looks of it, I guess the blade is about 15 centimeters long. I'd say it's probably about 3 centimeters tall and 3 millimeters wide.
I don't believe it, Scion. I think I've heard those numbers before.
Like, wound cavity, 150 millimeters. Wound length, 30 millimeters. Wound width, 3 millimeters.
That's it.
I'm gonna be real with you. I don't really think they used the whole knife. As you can see, the blood sort of stops here about, maybe an inch from the edge of the blade, so they wouldn't have gotten the full 150 millimeters or whatever.
Better 150 meters.
150 meter blade just,
Got froth up in this bitch.
That's a skyscraper. That's over a football field.
Up in this
Right.
bitch.
Well, wound cavity would be the depth of the wound. Wound length would be how long it is from top to bottom. And wound width would be how wide the flat end of the wound is. In other words,
These numbers describe the size and shape of the wound, right?
right.
So if they match, then that means that this knife was used to kill the old woman.
Well, I was just
Why
eyeballing
does
those
Dio
measurements,
want
so we
this
can't be
knife
sure.
back so bad? Oh. So, Alice didn't find the cloth. She found the knife, right? In the cloth. He hid both of them. And then Alice stabs herself, probably because of like some side effect of Radical 6, but I'm gonna go on, because we know Quirk had Radical 6, and he got really into like removing his organs, remember? He was really wanting out of that body. So if we assume the same thing happens to Alice, she then stabs herself with the knife she found, right? Dio's like, oh fuck, my knife was found. People are gonna figure me out. I need to steal that again. So he does. And so we end up here.
Alright.
My only issue there is that means if we're right and the time thing is a symptom of Radical 6, we're in a bad zone. Because we're maybe
Why does Dio have it?
we're maybe 5 minutes away from being like, the skin is a eternal prison and my soul needs to escape it.
You must have gotten it from Alice.
I know that. What I mean is, why did he take it? Did he he want to destroy the evidence? Maybe he's the one who killed Alice.
That would match up with what we saw.
No. Wait. Hold on a second. Getting confused here. Alice would have had that knife first, right? She picked it up when she found it wrapped in the handkerchief next to the AB room.
Right.
So Dio took it from her and stabbed her. That's what happened. Why didn't he just take the knife then? Why leave it there for us to see, then come back and get it later?
Well, we can look into that more later. First, I want you to have a look at something else. Don't you remember what I said? I found two things. There was the knife and... this.
Hey, is that key?
What do you mean, that key?
We found it in the Golem Bay. Didn't have any idea what it was for then, though. But Alice said it might be important, so she'd hang on to it, just in case.
So, Alice should have had this, right?
Yeah.
And now Dio's got it. So
Yeah.
when Dio took the knife, he also took Kay's key.
Wait. Kay's key?
Oh man. You couldn't figure it out from the shape?
What do you mean?
Get over here. A picture's worth 1,000 words. Let me show you.
He walked over to Kay's head, knelt down on one knee, and pointed it to the back of it.
You remember this, right?
Oh, yeah! So that's it! It unlocks the suit, right?
Yeah.
And then we get to know who's in the suit.
Let's give it a shot.
Who's in the suit?
We open it. It's
Before I
Sigma.
had time to prepare myself, I shoved the key into the slot and twisted it. But
It's no good. Can't get it open.
why not?
Maybe the suit is powered, and it needs to be on in order to open. But with this axe in here...
You're saying it shorted the suit out or something?
I think so. At any rate, the key
Convenient.
fits perfectly. I don't have any doubt it's for removing Kay's suit.
Think Dio knew that when he took it?
I wonder...
So I guess we'll never know what his face really looks like.
Yeah. No way we can get that mask off with our bare hands.
Wonder who he was.
Well, I still haven't checked him over. Let's have a look. Maybe we'll find something that'll tell us who he is.
You find his wallet with his ID card.
She'd only been searching a few seconds before she stopped and pulled something out of Kay's robes.
Look.
What is it?
A spray bottle with luminol in it.
Kay's robes. That's the one Temioji had. Before, as you missed it, we saw Kay's face. It was actually your face.
Kay can't be the killer. Factually, it doesn't add up.
Yes.
But Kay had the bottle. So what if Tenmyoji trusted Kay, gave him?
Saya Sign saying maybe Kay found the bodies and confronted Dio afterwards.
Yeah, I'm. Ah, god damn it! That's my Xbox.
Then does that mean Kay was the one who handcuffed them to the sink?
We don't know yet.
Mute for a second to turn off my Xbox.
Xbox. Bisex lube.
There we go.
Kay might have taken the spray from Tenmyoji after he died. It's possible he made it through the white doors before we did, went to the infirmary and got this.
Huh.
Anyway, there's something I want to see. Turn off the lights.
I'm gonna check for a luminol reaction.
Yeah. If Kay used the spray before he died, we might still be able to see it.
There's blood everywhere in here, though.
That's okay. If he didn't spray it, there won't be a reaction from any of it. Come on. Alright, do it.
They just sprayed the entire room.
It becomes like a rave.
Thanks. Just as I thought. Look. Dio's left wrist.
The underside of his bracelet is glowing.
Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Guys, it's not good right there.
Guys!
That appears to be a bracelet that is still on him. Why is it not off of him?
You can see it's open, though. It just hasn't fallen, like, off.
Yeah, but gravity would have assisted. Like, if 10 Miyojis fell off, Dio's should too.
Exactly.
But why?
Because there are traces of blood on it.
Whose blood?
We've seen 5 people with serious bleeding.
Damn, Sigma can't do anything himself this entire
old
run.
woman,
It's just me
Alice,
asking,
Tenmyoji,
What?
And these two here.
Come on,
I'm
Sigma.
just inclined to think this is Dio or Kay's blood, though. See? If you look, it's been wiped off. Except for the luminol, the bracelet looks clean. Why would someone wipe blood off a bracelet after being hit with an axe or stabbed with a spear, and then spray it with luminol?
Yeah,
it
it has
doesn't
to be
make
the old
sense.
That leaves the old woman, Alice, and Tenmyoji.
Right.
Do you remember what Tenmyoji said to us in this room?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets? Please, just do it.
I think Tenmyoji had figured out that one of the bracelets would have blood on it.
That would have meant he was looking for either Alice's blood or the old woman's. No idea.
I wonder which it was.
But whatever the case, Tenmyoji seemed to think that whoever had this bracelet was Zero Senior.
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know.
What?
Neither one of you is Zero Senior.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yeah.
Whoa, wait. Are you saying Dio is Zero Senior?
I don't know. The only thing I can say for sure is that there's a possibility that Dio killed the other 6 victims.
And who killed Dio?
Kay, perhaps? After he was attacked, he used the last of his strength.
Another descendant of Species B.
Huh?
Nothing. Forget about it. Anyway, if Zero Senior was Dio, then
All of this would be over. This awful game would be over.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Yo, Quark, where'd you get that key from, dude? Quark.
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What? What the hell's happening? That's impossible.
Quark.
Quark? Quark opened a gate?
Whatever. We need to get back to the Floor A warehouse. Hurry!
I know, I'm coming.
Yeah. He already had 9 points. Also, he doesn't have a bracelet. There's so many reasons why he would not open the door. Technically, no one makes sense to open a door anymore, other than us two.
Well, you know it wasn't Kay and Dio unless they somehow slipped out of the room in front of us.
Second Dio.
Dio
What if that's just a suit? What if Kay's out there naked, running around? We didn't see his bracelet. We didn't.
Gravy, he's naked.
We...
Why's that one open? Damn it.
Has somebody opened it?
There's no one here. Did they run off?
Why would they run away?
Hell if I know. How the hell did Quark open an AB gate anyway? Star key, he shouldn't have been able to get it open.
You must have taken one from Dio or Kay before we got to the rec room. We know they went through a white door. Remember? We saw the footage in the security office. That means they had a star key just like we did.
But you didn't find one when you searched them.
Right.
Well, maybe Quark's a suspect after all then. Just write him off just because he's a kid. Maybe he knows how to use a lance or an axe. Oh, so he's Ken.
That's impossible.
From Persona 3.
You're being an idiot. It's much more likely he found the keycard after they died.
No, hadn't thought about that. You know, that's totally possible. You know, now that you've given me this option, I do feel that it is infinitely more probable than the other option, which was me being stupid, saying that he would have swung that big ass axe. I feel downright foolish.
Let's go find him.
Any ideas where to look?
Nothing. But I know what he might be.
Well, there's one place I'd like to check out. Come on.
Do you know something I don't?
We're going back to the security room. We're going to check the footage. We're going to see who opened those doors. Oh no, we're going to go to the room Dio and Kay investigate. Good to know.
Right.
You're lucky I'm distracted again.
Aren't you curious?
Of course.
Of course. Hey! Hey!
I'm taking over.
Might be there. No!
Yeah.
Why didn't we check the open fucking
Let's
door?
move.
We didn't
I
look
know,
in
right?
at all.
We did not look into the open room.
He's just
All right,
standing
let's
there.
move.
He's like pushed his back against the wall closest to us. He's just hiding in the corner.
Nah, Imagine, like, every single route, we never get to see anything about Quark. I'd say he's a green unit. Door says director's office.
Probably belongs to the director.
Oh, but it's one of those chairs.
Chairs?
You know, fully ones that say director on the back. I've always wanted to sit in one and say stuff like action or cut or double deck chai low soy latte now.
And that's what you think we'll find in there?
Yeah! Aren't you excited?
Well, there could be anything in there. So, no,
You know,
not
Ford's,
really.
people have different coping mechanisms. Vi's coping mechanism is believing that somehow Quark is alive through all of this,
And innocent.
and Sigma's is dreams.
Shitposting.
His dreams.
What if Zero Senior was in there waiting for us?
That would make things easy. We'd settle things right now and then get the hell out.
Right. Okay, I'm gonna open it.
You don't need to keep asking me if...
E.
H-E-L.
It's in the game. E. Huh.
There's no one here.
Computer's been turned on.
Yeah. Maybe Dio and Kay did that.
The hell is this?
A lion.
He's biting.
A sun?
There's a couple of input fields for a user ID and a
We
password.
probably can't use it unless we know what those are.
Why don't you put something in?
Sure. I'll give it a shot. Yeah, just as I thought. Might as well forget about this thing for now. We can't get anywhere without a password. Let's see if we can find any other clues. This is the director's office after all. If we turn the place upside down, we're bound to find something. Shall we?
I turned and headed off towards a bookshelf, leaving me alone next to the desk. I felt compelled to stay and found myself staring at the screen. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. A lion biting the sun. Memento Mori. The ninth lion ate the sun. Remember death. If the ninth lion ate the sun, could this be the ninth lion? Then maybe Memento Mori. Remember death. Memento Mori. Remember death.
I'm out. Foul on the play. That's not Dio's death. I don't see a spear anywhere.
Memento Mori. Remember death. Memento Mori. Remember death.
Hey, Bio, are we supposed to do this right now?
Oh,
What?
what's the problem?
Are we on an ending?
What?
Like, do we have to, like...
What's the problem?
I assume... Given that we have no fucking context here, and that those are clearly different timelines, because Dio and Kay died in different ways in those different timelines, that we are supposed to be getting password and ID information from other times and putting them in here. This is a culmination moment. Are we unable to progress past this point until we find a
Good question.
password? Or is this a divergence point where we either enter a password here or we don't?
It's a good question.
I want an answer, Bio.
Well, try stuff out. Maybe you can find it for yourself.
So, unlike normal, we have less characters, right?
No, Scion. No. No, Scion. No, Force. No, 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 no. Bad. No, I'm not gonna tell you. That takes the fun out of it.
Gotta try, you know? I'm gonna be real with you. That feels like you Googled shit. But I'll... Bio, I want you to look. Did this boy Google? You think that Scion's a Googler? What is the
I will be entirely honest. If he had actually just dropped the real username or password, I would have deleted his message.
Okay, so I want to.
No spoilers. Okay, I will just say it. You guys don't know the fucking answer yet. You can't figure this out. It doesn't work.
That's the day we were taken. That is a good password, though.
What?
Like the password he said is
Jumpy doll?
is like all most of the times before, these have matched perfectly to the size of the actual thing, and that does fit. So, like, that's why I had that reaction. Looking at the character count, it
yeah,
is
I know,
exactly
right?
right.
Like, yeah.
But it would need a password that would match, right?
Or an ID. Either way, just back out.
How do you spell Tenmyoji?
Tenmyouji. Tenmyouji, I think. Yeah. Check it out. Yeah, no, I'd say just back out after this. Like it's all a good gaff, but you can back out now. It's not a password you're gonna guess. It's not one you're just gonna raw dog.
Are you telling me there's only
No
one
good.
password?
It's no good. You gonna go?
I'm trying to figure out if that fits. I'm gonna try Kurashiki. Son of a bitch.
I didn't know anything. Still, I couldn't shake the feeling that I'd seen the ID and the password somewhere before.
And we've reached
Yeah, it's a big
another
confluence
lock.
moment, like you said.
Yeah. If I had known it was gonna just be a lock, I would have clicked off of it. Could have gone to other things.
I
such as
told you. That's why I
endings.
said just you can't. You
Yeah,
couldn't have
but
known.
you dodged the question for fucking
At first.
ages.
At first, and then you guys started actually trying to puzzle crack, and I'm like, oh, I'll just save you guys time. Like, just don't even try. It was fun, Floors. We got so much lore in that ending.
That wasn't even a lock, though.
Yeah, that was not a lock. That was just an ending we couldn't do yet.
That feels like it's possibly true ending.
You could not have guessed. Do you want me to just outright say, like, because you could you know what? Re-enter it and try it. Big dick this shit.
What,
Get back in there.
What, like,
try
go
it
in
out.
here and
Go back
try
in
the
there
password?
and fucking guess Jumpy Doll Kurashiki if you're so curious.
I'm not wanting to do it. I don't want to do it.
Okay.
Because one, I don't know if this jumps right back to that spot.
It does. If you click that, it'll immediately take you to the password screen.
Okay. You wouldn't tell us that if we were just going to big dick it, though.
Yeah, no, you're not. It's lit. I'll at least tell you, it's not like a word. It's just a bunch of shit, you know.
Is it?
You would not be able to just guess it.
It's just a random string of characters.
One of them, yes, is just a string of fucking characters.
Is the password?
I'm just trying to let you know you can't guess it.
Did Scion manage to get a password correct?
No, he didn't get either one right.
Okay.
Neither of those were correct.
Because it does fit.
It does fit. It's
disgustingly
that's
well.
really fucking good of an answer. Kurashiki Jumpy Doll is a really, really solid answer. But no, that's not right.
So we have options for what we're gonna do next time, and I want
Scion's a damn genius over here. That I'm just like, are you cheating? Is he cheating?
This happened again.
What? Did it crash?
I don't know if it's a crash. Now that it's happened twice, with the
When did we last? We just saved, right?
We just saved not that long ago.
It's fine. We can just load it. It literally doesn't matter now. Like, we'll just pick a route next time we play.
I might need to go back to getting to that screen.
It'll be fine. We can just do that right at the
Basically, what I was going to say is we sort of have the option of picking the last remaining door, which will be a long, long boy. Then we also have the option instead.
Hey, can we talk about how Dio got choked out like a bitch?
How? But he didn't. What was that?
That's the magic.
I don't know how, like, the thing is, I don't know how to go with Cat, right?
I was gonna say, do you guys want to go back to the beginning and try the other, like, entire third route option where it's
part of me feels like, right, there's, so it seems there are character endings, right?
Yes.
There are explicit tend to seem to tie in with trying to, like, hang out with them as much as possible.
I can at least, like, I've already outright said that was the Luna ending you're going for.
Yeah, and we were on the Tenmyoji ending the other time, right? That we got locked out of. Because it was like Tenmyoji Lock 1 or Lock 4 or something. So what I would say is, right, the stuff that sends us into the health door seems to involve um learning more about the virus, right? So if we take more paths in that original route that we did, we might find the evidence. We might find the piece of information that tells us the symptoms of Radical 6. And that might be the evidence that's needed in order to prove to Clover that nobody murdered Alice.
It's okay. The game's lore will blow up at a certain point. You'll be able to just get unlock into unlock into unlock.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I think
It'll
that
be
the
an
lock and
explosion
key
of
are nearby each other.
It'll be fine.
Because we got a lot of information about it in there, and we've heard almost nothing about Radical 6 since. Like, all of this route had a lot to do with, like, it brought up the androids, which we had no idea about, right? That was its big thing. We got two pieces of information, right? We were about to hear about this fucking Mars mission simulation, and that directly ties into Radical 6, right?
Yeah.
So, and I think, personally, I would like to hunt for the key to that lock. And my thought is there's some door path that we take outside of there. Because
if I had to give my vote, I kind of want to just see the Alice route, just to get a little bit of a taster of all three routes. But that's my vote.
That one's gonna be like the most long, though.
Yeah, we get an opener for all three routes at the beginning.
Yeah, but those will be our options.
What flavor of ending do you guys like? Tenmyoji, Luna, or get stabbed in the chest? That's my favorite ending.
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, actually trying to betray more. That's something that'll have to start coming up, because if you notice, both the endings we've gotten are the I'm gonna spam ally routes.
Yeah. Newsflash. That's the good route. The good routes. Logic would dictate that the best routes have the best people on them.
The best route is the best route, and Luna got murdered, and then
everyone got murdered.
Yeah, everyone. I was trying to say who died next. Oh, we don't know. All of them.
Who died next? Yes.
Good answer.
Lots of people.
What the fuck happened to Quark in that ending? Nah, don't worry about it.
Is Kay running around naked? Wearing just a bracelet?
A legend, that man. Yeah, he did get stabbed to shit, though, to be fair.
Scion. That wasn't blood. That was just red oil used to run the suit.
Yeah, dude! It's the multicolored blood! Everyone else bleeds crimson. He bleeds red! Dadoy, dumbass. It's a different color, it's magenta. It's dark magenta, Scion. Come on, man.
Yeah, but, Wednesday or whatever, we'll be back with this. We'll figure out what route we're going to be on.
I'm never streaming this game again. You guys have gotten 2 endings, which is an ending more than I was wanting to give you.
Well, I'll be back on Wednesday doing my Sigma voice, because apparently Bio's an asshole.